you know, something like that around that time, then you're allowed to have just a little bit of carbs. You know, a piece of fruit, anything in their natural state. Sweet potatoes, I think sweet potatoes are great. You know, I know it's not keto friendly, but I think it's a great vegetable, and it's got low glycemic, it's on the low glycemic index, and it's got the fiber, the roughage that you really need.
I love potatoes.
Yeah, well, but you have to eat the sweet potato without, you know, gobs of butter and brown sugar.
Treat the sweet potatoes like I do, like the green beans and the broccoli, with a little olive oil. Like sometimes I'll slice them up and roast them like that.
That's fine.
Okay.
That's fine.
Lunch.
Rice, if you can try to avoid it for now.
Okay.
I mean, Todd, for you, you really got to, I mean, if you can cut out those carbs, that would be great. I mean, that really helps out detox your liver, because your liver is on overdrive. It can't handle all of the stuff you're giving it. What was I saying?
About the proteins and the vegetables.
Oh yeah. So have those pre-prepared. Todd can eat a little bit more protein than you, just because he's a man. He's got more musculature than females do. So he can handle a little more protein. But I'm not talking about a 16-ounce steak. You know, I mean, all that, the cooked meats, you know, the fried foods. You've got to stop the fried foods.
Yeah.
Okay?
So, a steak, for example.
Mm-hmm.
If we were to have like a sirloin, how big should I portion it? Like, what's a good, like, visual?
Your hand. The size of your hand. That would be about 5-6 ounces.
Okay. Same thing with chicken.
Yeah, your chicken, this, for Jody, the size of your palm.
Okay.
Or the size of your fist. You know, that's kind of a visual. Do you have a food scale?
Do we have one? Okay.
You weigh out your meat. Weigh out your meat. 4 ounces for Jody, 5 to 6 for Todd.
Okay.
Weigh it out after it's cooked. And spices are good. You can cook with spices, all kinds of spices. You just don't want all those sauces that have the sugars and all those additives. You know, anything with high fructose corn syrup, eliminate.
What about like the vitamin supplements?
Right now, well, the main vitamin I would recommend is vitamin D.
I do that every day.
Yeah, for Todd too. That's cardioprotective and supposed to help with prevent cancer, and most people aren't out in the sun, so we really don't get adequate amounts.
Okay.
That's the main one. Until you start to cleanse out your body, you know, then we'll see what you might need. But right now, any vitamin you're gonna take, it's not gonna be processed.
Okay.
You know.
Yeah, because I have those 1 a day vitamins. The men's 1 a day.
Which, honestly, you're probably peeing that back out.
Okay.
You know, you're not able to fully use it.
Okay.
It's best to get your vitamins through your food. That's where all your nutrition should come from.
Okay.
You know, not in some kind of pre-made product. You know, your body is.
What about dairy, like milk and stuff?
Keep it low fat because of the cholesterol. Now, dairy personally, I think it has inflammatory properties to our bodies. A little bit of dairy is fine. You know, 1 or 2 cups of milk. But you guys use almond milk, right?
Well, I mean, that's like a new thing for us. We usually get like the 1% milk. But we're like, you know, with the coffee, Todd had found this the almond milk creamer, so we were using that.
Does that have any sugar in it?
Yeah,
Well,
it does.
Yeah. Well, when you were doing keto, did you just
When I
drink?
was doing keto, I was making like the whatever they call it, the with the butter and the heavy whipping cream and a little bit of Swerve.
Yeah.
Sugar
What is
substitute,
Swerve?
and I blend that with it's like a sugar substitute, but it's
Okay.
keto friendly. And so yeah, but I would blend that together and make like a coffee
Smoothie.
smoothie, and it was delicious. And that was my breakfast. Like I would have, it was like I forget how much butter, you know, a couple tablespoons or something, a little bit of the sugar substitute. Here it is. It's called Swerve. This is what everybody was using on the keto.
Okay.
It's got. I didn't even see where the ingredients are.
and I've been
Oh, it's erythritol. Erythritol.
Okay. That's a sugar alcohol.
So it was this with the butter and the heavy whipping cream, and I blended together, and that filled me up all morning. So
Okay.
and that's what I put in my in the oatmeal with the blueberries
Okay.
in my morning because I make the cup of oatmeal with fresh blueberries, and then I put about a teaspoon of that in.
Okay. Are you hungry when you eat that afterwards?
No, I'm filled up.
Okay. Okay. Well, I mean, the oatmeal provides good salt, good fiber. Now, with the oatmeal, you might want to have some protein. You know, some eggs. Eggs.
And oatmeal together.
Yeah. I mean, you want a little bit of protein because with the carbs, if you want to absorb it better, you've got to have some protein to push it into your muscles. Now, it also slows down that rapid absorption, which is going to cause that instant insulin spike. You know, insulin's great for clearing out the glucose, but once it's done, whatever's left over, it's going to store it as fat. It's going to promote that to be restored as fat. And again, that's going to go through the liver, and with the cholesterol, that, you know, your liver makes cholesterol. So adding extra cholesterol to your body is just going to put it on overdrive. You know, so you can't stop your body from making cholesterol, and because cholesterol and other hormones are produced from that. So you have to make other hormones from that.
So how many eggs would you recommend? Because I also have the liquid egg whites.
Okay,
as well.
if you can in the morning, have a cup of egg whites and 1 egg.
Okay. So 1 cup of egg whites with 1 egg.
Yes.
Okay.
If Jody can eat that, go ahead.
Okay. And eat that along with the oatmeal.
If you can do it without oatmeal, can you do it without the oatmeal? Or
Yeah.
cut the oatmeal serving in half.
Okay.
Because you're trying to cut back on those carbs. Oatmeal is still a carb. It's a good carb, but it's still a carb.
You think I should maybe cut it out altogether right now?
If you can.
Yeah, I can.
I mean, I can tell you to go strict, to go clean if you can.
Yeah.
You know, if that's what you want. You know, if you're ready for that. I'm just trying to help ease you back into it. But
I think easing me back in is better, but if you say cut out the oatmeal for now, I can cut out the oatmeal for now.
then cut out the oatmeal.
Because it's just one less last step, I have